Hi, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all know, man. So we've had a little bit of a change of plan here. We're going over here to do this one tree that the lady called me about last week. It pays $900, and I don't have to haul it off. So that's gonna be pretty sweet. Little gig. I was considering not even, entertaining doing that job, but it's been so wet and everything that I'm gonna have to, man, because that's about the only thing I can really do. And that'll, help the numbers just for this week. Not exceeding anything, and we're not overachieving for sure on the money tip this week, but we surviving. And at the end of the day, you can only do what you can do, right? So, yeah. And I'm not sure exactly what it's going to take to do this tree. She sent me some pictures, but when people send pictures of trees, it's hard to determine from a picture on a phone. And I'll put the pictures up that she sent me right here, so y'all can check it out and y'all know as much as I know. Going in, but I normally would not quote a tree like that over the phone, but I know the layout of the land around the tree. I know the owner there, but I feel like if she's gonna pay me $900 for the tree that she did send me, I can make out enough. It's a pine tree. It's not, it ain't crazy, big. It is probably bigger than a 5-gallon bucket. I don't know how tall it is, but I'm not really concerned about how tall it is. I'm more concerned about, the location of where it's at in proximity to a structure, a fence, or anything like that. So that's kind of, where I'm coming from. I don't want to hit anything with it, of course. I don't know that I'm going to need the man lift, but I'm bringing it anyway. Because the job is about 35 minutes away, one way. So, Zach's going to follow me over there, pulling the man lift. I really believe that I could probably do it without the man lift, but since I own the man lift, why would I? If she's going to pay $900, I'm thinking I could be back home by 1. That's what I think. And that's going to be, an hour and 15 minutes of drive time. It's 8:45 now. So, what else I got going? But this tree is going to be just a typical tree drop. It ain't going to be none of that fancy stuff, I don't think. Now, if I got to get fancy, I will. I got my throw rope. I got my slingshot. I got the man lift. And I got Zach. I got chainsaws. And I got the skid steer. I don't know that I can make money at $900 without the skid steer. See, the skid steer, you see a lot of these guys taking on tree jobs and they really don't have the equipment yet to really make money at the tree job. It's so much more beneficial, and common sense tells you that, it's so much more beneficial to do tree work in about 20 different ways when you got equipment. Number one, you don't have to work as hard. Let's keep our eye on the ball. I don't have to work as hard. I don't have to, I don't have to work as hard. I don't have to work as long. I don't have to cut the tree as much. And again, if you're hauling a tree off, like I'm doing, if you got to haul a tree off, well, and it's a big tree, as big as a 5-gallon bucket or bigger, and you got to haul it off, I mean, I don't see how you can make money at it you're gonna work your ass off to get that money, because somebody with equipment can come in there and do it 3 times as fast and twice as cheap and twice as good too, because they're gonna be able to, they're not gonna have to work as hard on you know, picking the tree up. So the skid steer enables you to cut the tree. I can take an 80-foot tree, just for example, and once I get it on the ground, sometimes that's a challenge, but once I get it on the ground, I cut an 80-foot tree, you know, 3 times, and put it on the dump trailer and carry it to the dump or wherever. And if you got to pick that tree up by hand, and then you don't have a dump trailer too, so you're gonna have to load it on a. I couldn't imagine loading a, you know, I don't know, a 60-foot tree cut into pieces. It's got to be cut into pieces like this that you can handle, because the pieces are as big as my steering wheel on my truck. And at the end of the day, when you are getting into this game, and I did the same thing, I'm not knocking anybody or anything, you got to work harder for you. Hell, you got to work harder for less money, really. Now, of course, there's a lot to be said about that, because of the fact that you know, you got to do maintenance on big machines, and you got to pay for the big machines too. So focus. All right, y'all, so we just pulled up over here, and this is, y'all know that we did that job over there about a month ago, and so we're walking down the driveway, and I already see the tree. The tree is dude, I can just drop it right in the I mean, I can just drop it right in here. Oh my god, dude, this is gonna be super easy, man.
Yeah.
Dude, you see the rotten tree? It's gonna be easy to get a rope up in it too.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my god.
It won't even damage anything. Drop it the right way, you good. Drop it the wrong way, you bad.
Yeah, but it ain't. I mean, if I got the bobcat and I'm coming and I'm at that entrance right there and I'm pulling it.
Right.
Dude, I don't see how I can go any other way.
Right. It ain't that bad.
Come on, man. So here it is, y'all. I'm thinking I'm just gonna let Zach sling a rope up in it.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
I'm good with it.
Let me see it.
I like doing it.
It's gonna be this one. It ain't. If I'm her, I'm probably gonna want to take out both of them.
I would too. And that third one down there too.
Well, if we're gonna take out both of them, then we're probably gonna need the man lift, because I'm gonna want to take these limbs off so they don't hit the fence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, I thought it was maybe just this one, but that's really the one. That's the one dead.
For sure. This one's still got green on it.
Yeah.
It's trying to come back.
But see, we're gonna have to move this vehicle out of the way.
Pull that fence though.
Well, yeah, but if I
can't believe they built the fence around it like that.
No, they didn't. As the tree's grown into the fence. You see what I'm saying?
I would definitely.
There's a lot of work here, dude. It's gonna be a little bit more work than I thought because of the branches. We're going to get them branches off, man. I'm not gonna be able to. Let's see, if I put the man lift right here, dude, I can take it out with the man lift. They ain't even gotta take no sketchy chances.
Yeah.
Because see, if we pull a rope, it's gonna make a hell of a mess.
I know.
With all them pine needles. That's why I brought the blower. With all them pine cones. And maybe we can get her to pay us double or more to cut this one down too.
Yeah.
Why not? It's a pretty big tree.
There's some stuff that needs to come down around the whole.
Well, yeah, but
look at that one leaning over there.
Yeah.
This one leaning right here.
But that's a whole nother damn.
I know, a whole nother day. Yeah.
This right here is on. I mean, this is going to be pretty easy. So, I guess what we need to do is, she'll be out here in a minute, I'm sure. Here she comes. So I guess what we need to do is we're gonna have to get the man lift right in here. So I need to cut these limbs off. Okay, y'all. So we did sweeten up the pot a little bit. So we're gonna take both of these trees out, and we're just gonna put them right over there on the other side of that fence. We're gonna pull them both down. This is the rotten one, okay? And I told her if she wanted to take this one down that I'd do it for another $400. So we're gonna get 9 here, 4 here, and we don't have to do anything. We don't have to haul it off. So yeah, y'all see, man, we're trying to get to it, man. We ain't nothing nice out here, man. So yeah, I got you on time lapse on the other, on the low budget GoPro. So yeah. Y'all kind of see where we're at. I didn't notch it or nothing because we don't have the Bobcat in position. I need to get the Bobcat in position before I do anything else. But I tell you, it's so soft at the top that I don't know, man. I may be able to back the man lift up just about 5 feet, and I could probably take the top out with the man lift. But we got to have the Bobcat over here anyway, so let's go over here and get the Bobcat hooked to that rope and see what happens if we pull just a little bit. You never know. But see, that's where experience comes in, because you can't pull it hardcore to break it. You know, I think the top piece is gonna break right off. It's really soft up there, and I'm noticing also the wood don't weigh nothing. You notice how light all that wood is? Ain't nothing green and wet.
In there?
Oh, well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
Cut it from this side or that side?
well, I'm gonna stand on the fence right there. I'm gonna get up a little bit higher than the fence because I don't want to be. I'm gonna basically stand on top of that white fence right there, in front of the tree. See it?
Yeah.
And then I'm just notching it,
right?
Because there's not no tension on the rope.
Yeah, I saw you release.
I mean, very little.
Yeah, I saw.
I don't know. Once I notch it, then.
That's what I was wondering. Did you want to get us on the other side of the fence?
Checking out everything here.
It's good for me, so. Get out the way.
Alright, y'all, so y'all see the knot. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go straight in right here with that knot. I ain't gonna pull that rope. I got a little bit of sticking on that rope. I'm not trying to get all into here. And then I'm gonna turn my damn 45 down. And then I'll touch it up on the back just a little bit. And kind of see what's up. So, yeah. Just a little in there, see where you saw. So we're gonna get this. Here goes that.
That's a good notch.
Yeah, big other notch, you know.
That is. That's what I was saying. That's a nice notch.
See, all the hard stuff's back here.
Right.
So, here.
That's a good notch. Yeah.
All right, do me a favor, grab the little saw for me.
All right.
So right now, y'all, the tree's in a precarious spot. So, but you can see on the back side here, if you look real good, where it's all the sap and stuff is, this back here is going to be the hardest part of the whole tree.
Yeah, it's like a dive from that side going this way.
I could probably get on the Bobcat now, y'all,
Pulling on over.
and pull it on over, but that is a calculated gamble.
Yep.
Because
You know,
if it breaks the rope or breaks the top of the tree before the necessary force to get it going down, then you got a problem.
come back on the house.
It can come back, it can do a lot. So, and y'all see, that's why when I went up the tree, I was kind of just assessing the tree and some of the limbs and getting them off of this side. So that's less weight we got to pull over past 0 degrees. But y'all can see how, I mean, that's a deep notch.
It's pretty sturdy.
That's a deep, and the wood is pretty solid right here. So, but what you don't want though is you do not want the top to break off while I'm pulling it. Because once I walk over to that Bobcat and get on it, I'm going to be afraid to do anything but pull it. Because if it, like I said, it can bounce back, and y'all see how close the house is. I mean, I'm just saying, it ain't far. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put just a little bitty old pin line in the back with my 201T, and then I'm gonna go over here to the Bobcat. So yeah. All right, here you go. Just enough to break the.
Am I good?
If I need more, I'll get Zach to do it while I'm over at the Bobcat.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, so y'all kind of see, and that's one down, and we're gonna go and take this one down too. So I'm gonna pick up a lot of this right here and get it out of the way. As you see, Zach's piling it on, and then we'll back the man lift back up, and we'll do the same thing to this tree. Though I feel a lot better about this tree than that one, because I'm just gonna get a rope up in that one, and we're just gonna pull it on down. But y'all see, just imagine that, what it would be to haul this off. Just imagine hauling it off without a dump trailer.
Well, yeah. In the back of a pickup truck?
Well, like a lawn trailer.
Yeah.
You got to unload it.
Yeah.
You know, you can make a lot more money when you got dump trailer and stuff, even though it costs you more money because you have to buy a dump trailer.
It's one energy and effort. It's all worth money.
Yeah, all of it. Yeah. I mean, this right here, I mean, if we were manhandling this will be an all-day job.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I mean, and Zach's really manhandling more than probably what he'd really have to. Space here, and I know there's going to be some people come back and say, well, man, that don't look that great. How? Yeah, but we ain't trying to get it smooth. Y'all can see that was all that was holding it after I did that. So that's why I knew the Bobcat was going to pull it over. Because, and all this was a void. Yeah, so I knew that. So I'm gonna crank the Bobcat back up, and I'm gonna make a run down through here, and then I'm gonna hop over here and back the man lift back up, and yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna be using, y'all, is the 201T. The 201T. That's steel. And with a 12-inch bar for this tree. And we see that that tree is a lot more than 12 inches. But this 201T, by far the friendliest power to weight ratio saw that I've ever had. You're gonna pay for it too. About $700 without the bar. Without the bar, y'all. Because all we're gonna do is just trying to free up some fibers here and make a void so the rope can do what it do. Don't try this at home. Y'all see how close the house is? How close is the house? 50 feet? 80 feet?
80 tops.
Yeah.
Cheesy. Yeah.
So like I said, when we was over there, you know, I'm not a, you know, professional tree cutter or nothing, but I get by. Y'all see that? I get by. It ain't because I get by for what I know, though that's a little bit. I get by because I got the equipment to do it with. That's how, I mean, you ain't got to know, you ain't got to be a hardcore professional tree climber or tree guy if you got equipment, you know. And Ray got equipment, man. One thing Ray got. And damn glad of it too. Because without the equipment, you couldn't make money at that job. So we probably got about 4.5 hours over there, y'all. Yeah, about 4.5 hours. But Zach did a good job today, man. You know, so I'm happy about that. Without Zach over here, I could have done it, but it would have taken me a lot longer, and it would not have been as good. Man, y'all see it? 1,300. Get a little more money. Let's get a little money back in the bank. So let's break it down real quick, y'all. So we'll give Zach 150, okay? Well, damn, Ray, I thought you said 130. Well, being the owner and all, I can go up if I want to. So let's get him 150. Then let's do another 150 in fuel and stuff that, you know, miscellaneous. That's 300. And let's do another 200 for miscellaneous, whatever you want to call it. 500. So we have $500 in expenses, and that covers everything. I mean, that covers everything. Both trucks full of fuel, insurance, tires, brakes, wear and tear, blah, 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 blah. So 1,300 minus 500, $800 profit. And it's 315, y'all. Can't, the numbers don't lie. But when you look at that job, you know, and think about what it would have taken to do a job like that without the man lift, okay, and without the skid steer. It hits you two ways. Number one, you can't charge as much. Number two, you got to work longer and harder without that equipment. I mean, it would have taken me and Zach all day long to cut those trees, put them on a trailer, and without the skid steer, you got to cut it into pieces you can handle and help the damn things that big around. Not me. I ain't trying to do all that. See, that's the kind of work I used to do before I got equipment. And doing work like that before I started buying equipment, that's what made me buy equipment, y'all. That's why I started buying equipment, because I'm like, man, if I had a bobcat or whatever, I could pick this whole tree up and I ain't got to cut but one time. Those trees, the trunk of those trees, I cut the trunk of those trees twice. And picked the whole thing up, took it to the woods. Without the skid steer, you cutting that thing, you making 20 cuts, and then you got to put it up on a trailer. Well, you wouldn't have been able to do the job. You wouldn't have been able to, because the ground was so wet. You couldn't back a truck up nowhere over there. You wouldn't have been able to back a truck up to the woods over there. No. Okay, y'all. So just got home. Yeah, man. It's a wrap on the day, man. I'm stoked about everything. It's always a good day when you can, you know, do the job that you bid it on, get the money that you're supposed to get, nobody got hurt, everybody got paid, and all the equipment made it home safely. That, to me, is a great day. So, feeling good about it, and yeah, so let's go in here, eat a Sammy, chill out, and, you know, we deserve it, man. This is Ray. I kick back, y'all.